Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is currently rallying a little bit after it broke out of our impulsive price channel here to the upside. There are two scenarios I mainly look at. Remember, we were talking about either a wave 4 rally from somewhere here, that the wave 4 is still unfolding, and that could take place here in this A, B, C structure. It can still be a wave 4, which would result in a wave 5 sell-off as long as it stays below 28,810. We are now very close to that resistance. Now, I gave you in the previous videos a few resistance levels here to watch out for, particularly the 38.2 retracement, which is an ideal target for a C wave. In a wave 4, or generally in a wave 4, it's an ideal target. Just hearing the dog there. Just watching out of the window. And the 50% retracement is the 28.8k level, basically. Anything above that, and it looks like it might want to break it, anything above that would not be considered anymore a wave 4. So it would most likely be something more bullish. With bullish, I mean probably a larger bounce to the upside, okay? So what I'm watching for at the moment is either a reaction at 28,810, or if it breaks through it, it could be this B wave. So the idea was that either, so we talked about a bounce is due, right? Been talking about that in the last few days due to the oversold reading on the 4-hour chart. What could be is that this is a wave 4, and we come down once more in a 5 and then see the B wave up, or that this is already the B wave and we had here the wave 4, very shallow, wave 5, the low at 26,950. But to be honest, this would probably then be the wrong count, because I don't want to really bore you with the details, but we're going to zoom in a minute. And then the B wave obviously unfolding now. Okay, so and after the B wave though, we'd be looking at a move down in C. That at least as per the roadmap. Okay, so these are the two options. Either we are now in the wave 4 or in the B wave. And I did already highlight it on Telegram earlier today, just sort of before that last spike here. As long as Bitcoin stays now, so very short term, the focus needs to be on higher. I think that sort of needs to be the mindset, because you don't know where will the price react to, okay? Nobody knows that. I mean, it depends. We can only identify the levels where probabilities shift and let the market do its thing and show us, okay, we are in this or we are in that scenario. And then, what you can't predict, because nobody has got the crystal ball, right? What we can't predict can be managed with tactics. So from a mindset point of view, I think the mindset should be, or it would be a reasonable mindset, that we now say, okay, we're now in an impulse to the upside. You can see we have 5 waves to the upside, which means at some point this will need to be exhausted. But short term, as long as we're holding above the last swing low here, the micro swing low here at 28,170, the focus can be on higher. That needs to be the mindset, because I don't know if the price will react to 28.8k. Yeah, nobody knows that. I mean, I'm not from tomorrow, right? But this needs to be this is the signal level that would signal, in my opinion, a deeper pullback or even a continuation of the wave 5, the 28,170 level. But we're looking really at the micro here. We're looking really at the micro, and don't expect any certainties from a micro point of view. This is a roadmap. I can give you the key levels to watch out for, but I can't tell you, okay, it's definitely going to pump to 30k today. Some people seem to have that expectation, but I can tell you that is not an expectation you should have in financial markets. Yesterday I had a few comments, because obviously a strength of Elliott Wave is to show the different scenarios. You need to know what are the different scenarios that could unfold, and because not too much is happening on the larger time frame, I'm zooming in at the moment on the more detailed time frame, the lower degree time frame, right? Because there's no point repeating higher degree time frame perspectives every day, like 2 times or 3 times. But people look for certainties, and that's a problem. That's a problem for the people who look for certainties, because there are no certainties. But what we can do with Elliott Wave, Elliott Wave has predictive powers, at least some predictive powers. But more than predicting something, it is capable of identifying those key resistances and support levels that, as long as not broken, keep us in the current scenario. So current targets and so on remain valid. But we know that if a level is broken and price sustains above or below that, then we have to shift our perspective. And that's so valuable in Elliott Wave. Sometimes I get the comment, I should say, this or that is going to happen. Now, how do I know? And if you have the expectation someone could tell you, then you will be set up for failure, okay? Because if you're looking for certainties, and I hope that could really sink into everyone. I mean, yesterday I had a comment, just let us know what you think, will it go up or down? I mean, that is exactly the wrong mindset. You will lose out in these markets if you have that mindset. And why? Well, because if I'm telling you, all right, I think this is going to pump to 30K now, which is ridiculous, because how could I know? Nobody knows that, yeah? But we can only say that as long as we're holding that support level, the assumption is the trend will continue higher, okay? So we talked here about 28,170, and then as long as that is, intact, yeah, 30K is on the radar here, absolutely, with a long trade into that direction. But obviously nobody knows the future, right? And if you have that perspective that you think there are certainties, then you will neglect your own risk management. And I think that's the biggest problem that many people have. All in, all out, yeah, looking for certainties, looking for the quick way of making money, but it doesn't work like that in these markets. It's all about tactics, having a plan. And don't forget that technical analysis is really only one aspect of trading. Just because I tell you that this is a scenario, first of all, it doesn't mean it needs to play out, but it will play out as long as the conditions are met. Yeah, the value is in identifying the high reward, low risk trade setups, and there is much more to trading than technical analysis. There is so much more. I mean, this is only one aspect. This is just the tool that I give you. Yeah, and if you can incorporate this knowledge into your own trading, but you need to have your plan. You need to have your risk management. You need to know about your objectives. You need to know what time frame are you trading. Yeah, I don't know that, right? And that's why sometimes the question is, just tell me, when can I buy or sell? I mean, I don't know your time frame. I don't know what you're comfortable with. I don't know your cash flow. I don't know your risk appetite. I don't know how much you're willing to lose in every trade, right? There's so many things. And many people don't understand that. They watch a YouTube video and they think that tells you everything you need to do about trading. Absolutely not. There is so much more about trading. I mean, we talk about that a lot in the channel membership, if anybody's interested to learn more, because we talk about mindset on Mindset Mondays, right? It's all about the psychology behind. Some people say mindset is even more important than the analysis in trading. And to be honest, I posted that, I think it was yesterday, on Twitter. Mindset, many people don't struggle with trading because of the analysis. I would argue most people are quite comfortable doing technical analysis for themselves. Yeah. Also, just if you've been watching these videos for a year, you know a lot about the market. You have a better feel for the market structure than 90% of people out there, 100%. But most people don't struggle because of the analysis. Most people struggle because they are over positioned. Most people struggle because they are over leveraged. Most people struggle because of the psychology. Okay, so I just wanted to bring that out, and I will do that regularly because I hope it can sink into everyone. I thoroughly want that people succeed out there, but people need to understand that there is so much more to trading than just the analysis. Yeah, there's so much more. It's all about the tactics around it, the strategy. Okay, now that we've done with the waffling now. But yeah, these are the key levels we need to watch out for. Overall, I'm still looking at a deeper pullback in a wave 2 eventually. Someone said to me the move down could have just been a flat. I don't, or maybe that was the Ethereum chart, but I can't see that here on the Bitcoin. I don't know how that could have been a flat pattern. I can't see that. But maybe I'm blind. Yeah. But yeah, surely the move down could have just been that's the other option. But that's where it gets too confusing. I don't want to give you every little scenario here. It could be that this A wave could just have been in 3 waves. Absolutely. But that's what I mean. We could be in the B wave already. So yeah. Hope that's clear. I mean, current rally going to carry on as long as we are 28,171 and above, of course, but that's the signal level. When broken, we're looking at either continuation in wave 5, or we look for this in the B wave. Yeah, A wave as an impulse, B wave pullback, C wave up. I think there is one level to watch. So if we get rejected here at 28.8k, then we need to be ready for a drop in wave 5. However, if the move down is corrective, then it could just be a pullback in the B wave. Yeah, because the B wave is a 3-wave move, A, B, C. And I can give you that B wave support, so to watch out for, because if that B wave support is then broken, that's a pretty good signal that we are in the wave 5 then. And that B wave support is 27,372 measured off the latest high. Yeah, so yeah, it's basically just these two scenarios we're looking at. Only really if we break above 30.2k, something much more bullish is going on, right? And we are already in the third wave breakout to the upside. But I don't see that at the moment. Primarily, I'd be looking at a deeper pullback. I think a deeper pullback is due still. The reason I'm saying that is while we were oversold on the 4-hour chart, and that should have been clear to everybody, we did talk about that on the RSI. Now we're nearly overbought again. On the daily time frame, we are not yet, or we were not yet oversold. I would like to see that, to be honest, a reset here, sort of in the 30 region on the relative strength index on the daily. But interesting development today. We're heading closer to that pivot, okay? And we need to see how does the market react to it. I think because we have basically 5 waves up now, yeah, we are getting close to the next key decision. And obviously 28.8k will be a key decision point. A break above that would rather indicate we're in the B wave. Okay, that's my update about Bitcoin. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.